Hello and welcome back to the Long Dark, welcome back to Canada, and welcome back to this barn, which we were at last time. In fact, I just spent the night at that cabin over there, which is nice because we needed to do that. Anyway, we were in this barn and we were making ourselves this workbench, a lovely set of deerskin boots, and we were going to spend probably around 12 hours making these things. There is a bit of a problem though. We are pretty low on water and we're pretty low on food, and there was a wolf walking around. And I'm like, oh no, there's a wolf walking around. What's going to happen? Is he going to be lunch, or is he going to be trying to eat through my feet and extracting the yummy, yummy candy from inside? And I'm like, probably the latter. So let's just check, see what we got. We got a stale granola bar. I'm going to put that in my mouth and chew, because otherwise it would be pretty awkward if you just tried to swallow it dry. We are going to run out of water. Let's put some water in our mouth. We've got about a litre of water. I'm wondering if we can go into that farmhouse and just extract some toilet water. That'd be kind of nice. We got some beans. We got some dodgy fish. I love the dodgy fish. That'll give us some water and some energy. We can blow some energy. Probably adding to the boots. I was kind of contemplating with my little eye. No, that's I Spy. I was contemplating adding some hours to the boots so that we could just come back, build them, and get on with other stuff. And I thought, no, I want to share the pain. So let's add a couple of hours, begin crafting. Because all you do is watch a little roundel go round, and then your water and everything dips down. So as long as you keep an eye on everything, that's fine. So we've got 8 hours. I'm going to add another couple of hours as the sun gets higher in the sky, and then we're going to go in the house and just explore and see if we can get any other bits and pieces. So we've got 6 hours. We've done about just over half the work we need to do on the boots. Relatively painless, but we're going to need to get back to the farmhouse. Speaking of which, -15, -14 feels like 11 degrees Celsius. Why are we building the deerskin boots? Because we can. Not because we must, just because it's there and it's something we should do. So I'm hoping we can save ourselves a little bit of effort and just rob the toilet, which isn't here. Huh. I thought there was a thunderbox in here. I thought there was a boggy crapper, you know, the Thunderdome, the toilet. No water. Ooh, we can't take any water because we've taken it all. What? What witchcraft is this? Okay, fine. The bath is going to be empty. We might have to just boil some water. Oh, like a scrub, just going out and boiling water. Oh, hello. Oh, it's a book. I thought it was a flare for a hot second. I was like, oh. Little red tractor. Oh, and Gondor doesn't call for aid. Oh, we must have searched all of these cabinets. Yes, that one. Oh. Right when we actually need food. I think we've already been here manufacturing something which took a long old time. I'm going to check. Yeah, take the charcoal. So I think charcoal is one of the things we'll need to make bullets. So ultimately we're trying to make bullets, gunpowder and bullets, and that's why we're in Mountain Town. But I have an idea. What we can do is use the barrel in the barn in order to manufacture ourselves some water. Not a problem. So if we start a fire, how much firewood do we have? A reasonable amount, actually. So a reasonable amount of firewood, 85% chance to start the fire, 95% chance, use a stick, and take the charcoal. Wait a second, we need the charcoal to make gunpowder. Of course we do. Now we can go back through the old lighting of fire. There we go. Let's do it. Let's start a fire. So yeah, I was hoping there'd be some water in the toilet and we could just whip it out of the cistern. You don't ever want to take it out of the U-bend because you don't know what's been in there. And also, if you are taking it out of the cistern, make sure they haven't put any like toilet blocks in there, or no one's left any surprises in the upper deck. Because that would be a bit of a problem. But I was thinking with my brain, because we got some coal. Because that's what you do. Water. Use that. We can just make 2 litres. Yeah, we cook that. It's going to tell us it's got 54 minutes remaining. Cool. So we can add an extra hour to the boots. Yeah, I'm a genius. No, that's 1 hour. Begin crafting. Yeah, so I was thinking about toilets earlier and how the Romans were all big into toilets, and everyone's just like, oh, the Romans, they were doing toilet stuff. And I'm like, yes, they were. What kind of toilet stuff were they doing? Well, they were going to the poopatorium all together. So all the Romans would gather in the poopatorium and just stare at each other while they were pooping. And everyone's like, oh, but that's until boiled. Oh, that was quicker than I thought it might be. So yeah, they went in there and they just did a little bit of fuel. They had running water underneath, and what you would do is you would poop into the running water and your poop would be taken away. And everyone's like, that's so progressive for, you know, the Roman civilization. It was until you realise that they would also wipe their butts with a sponge on a stick. And you're like, oh, but that's also pretty healthy. We've got 4.5 hours left before making that. We only used half an hour. Oh, that's why that only had a few minutes left. Oh, we are actually bingo on water. Oh, okay. Pastime till ready. Take it. Then we can drink. Delicious. Yeah, the big problem was the sticks with the sponge on was most likely shared in the old poopatorium. And I'll pick that up, even though it's hotter than balls. Is there anything we can actually cook in terms of dinner? Or porky beans? I'll leave that. Well, no, let's cook the porky beans. May as well. So yeah, they would likely share the sticks with the sponge on the end in the old poopatorium, and they were just kept in a jar full of vinegar. And it's just like, oh, so you'd take the sponge to Browntown, and then afterwards you'd dip it into a thing full of vinegar, and then somebody else would come along and whip out the. Do we need to eat? Yes, we do. Whip out the old stick and use it on their downstairs disaster. And it's like, okay, so maybe the Romans weren't that good when it comes to. Let's put another couple of hours in there. Maybe the Romans weren't that good when it comes to like butt hygiene. And then you're like, well, who's left? Well, the Victorians left. Ooh, snow's gone, and it's looking pretty. What's the time of day? We got some time left in the day, so we could probably get a little bit more in there. So yeah, the Victorians, they would use things like the Farmer's Almanac to really get up in their business, to remove what shouldn't be there after worn out. Begin crafting. We should be able to do those boots before nightfall stops us doing it. Did we do it? Did we get the bit? Oh yeah, we did it. We crafted the deerskin boots. Where are you? There you go. So we picked up a load of Bambi bits, and Bambi 4, the Bambining, is actually is a dance number. It's a hot shoe shuffle. Oh, we could put those on. I will do it. So those weigh 4 kilos and give us 2.3 degrees Celsius and 3.1 degrees wind chill protection. And it's a little bit warmer, probably because of the quality of them. Half the weight, a little bit less wind chill, but a little bit more water resistant, and gives us a little bit more movement speed. I think I'm going to wear those. Lovely, wonderful, good. Of course, now we need to find a place to rest. Ooh, do we go back to the main house, or do we go back to the farmhouse? I'm thinking maybe the main house, even though it's going to start getting real dark. Oh, it is beyond sunset. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna risk it. So we're gonna head back. We can drop the old boots back at the house. So yeah, the Victorians. Well, the Victorians, probably not called Victorians in other parts of the world, but in the UK, the sort of 1800s. Certainly in America, you would use a farmer's almanac when you were in the outhouse. You would just have the thing just all propped up against the door because the pages were soft, and importantly, contained very few splinters. One of the big problems with butt hygiene was splinters, and the early toilet paper contained splinters because, well, a lot of people don't seem to put 2 and 2 together in order to get toilet paper, but toilet paper is literally you take a tree and you mash it up into a pulp, and then you sort of dry the pulp out into a a two-ply sheet, never one-ply, because otherwise your hands just go straight through it. Ends up a bit of a messy disaster. We might have to. I might just whip the lantern out for a bit of atmosphere. Oh no, atmosphere, different game. It doesn't actually cast that much light, but it's there to keep us warm in the dark. There we go, much better. So yeah, early toilet paper. After people stopped using books and leaves, they would switch over to toilet paper. Oh, the hands. That was the other thing they were used to do. Use your hand because it's there, and then just wash your hands. Oof. Okay. I mean, you're getting a little bit intimate with. Did we already use downstairs disaster? Because we should have already used that by now. But yeah. Early toilet paper, and of course because it's mashed up tree, splinters were a problem. In fact, if you bought the premium, oh, there's going to be wolves, aren't there? If you bought the premium toilet paper, they would advertise either few splinters or no splinters. Kind of like boneless chicken, always has a few bones in it. So yeah, you'd always risk a little bit of a buttectomy if you accidentally wipe the wrong way. Good. Never used a bidet, the little baby bath next to the toilet that you sometimes get, especially in France. It always seemed a little bit weird. You push the button and it's like, oh, is that a drinking fountain, or what am I looking at here? So we got some bits and pieces. Dusting sulfur. We've got the stump remover and the dusting sulfur. I think that's all we had here, so we could probably take those and go away. But yeah, certainly modern toilet paper, splinter free. Yeah, you don't get your 4-ply ultra soft peppermint flavored bog paper having a big old splinter in it. So yeah, cool. And we'll talk about B-days after sleep. Let's do a little sleep. Oh, actually, no. I'm closed. We've got to put the lantern out, otherwise we'll just burn fuel throughout the night. Little top tip there. So bed, and sleep. Yeah.
I could eat a horse.
All right, so it is the first thing in the morning. I gotta light the lantern again. Lantern, light the way. So hopefully we're first thing in the morning. Unfortunately, the inside of the house is pretty dark. So we've got a broom. We've got some various bits and pieces. We do have the cured gut and the wolf pelts. We are wearing a wolfskin jacket. I thought that was something, but it's not. It's just a pot that's fallen over. So we have some various bits and pieces. All this gut appears to be cured. The old-fashioned parka. Ooh, Wilden's kitchen, cover box. It turns our pages.
The owner's around.
Oh, well, that's breakfast sorted. I think I didn't see the energy on the other one. I'm wondering if we light fire in here, we could cut them off. Oh look, can opener. Oh, it's almost worth going around the inside of houses with a torch on, like we almost never do. No, I'll do it. We do need to. Let's take the charcoal, and then we'll start the fire. We did start this fire because, well, why not? So start the fire. I think I just used a paper. Well, no, I definitely just used a paper match. So we're rolling the dice on this one. So yeah, I promised we would talk about B-days in the morning. Yeah, B-day is where you take your butt and then you fire essentially a super soaker straight up the middle, and it's supposed to clean you. Never use one. Have no idea what that's like. And I think you use like splinter-free toilet paper in order to stop you dry up, maybe. I mean, I suppose you could use a hairdryer if you wanted to be completely paper-free. I'm going to put both tins on. I'm going to put both tins on. The tomato soup, and I'm going to put the peaches. Why not? Why not indeed? So yeah, pop that away. Blow that out. 9 minutes, 12 minutes, just conserve the fuel. And then go, because that's how you eat warm peaches. Of course, warm peaches. Oh, 1 minute. Past time already. And I'm going to read it. I suppose you could Didn't really fill that much of a hole. I think we also got a couple of tins. I don't want to. So, oh look, cured wolf pelt. You can put the wolf pelts in the thing. Why am I not putting them in the thing? Why am I the lazy boy? I don't know. I'm gonna put these tins in there anyway. We've got all of the empty casings. Nice. Is there anything we should bring with us? I don't really know. Practical gunsmithing. That might be a useful read. And also the electric torches, which we never seem to use. Alright, well I'll leave those. We are gonna need to get rid of that. Gonna get rid of the 4 kilos of... No. The 4 kilos of boots. There we go. Well, that's gonna help us with our climbing ability. Click on the other side so we can move up and down. We've got half a litre of water, just over half a litre of water. If we're going to get out of here, that's 4%. We're not going to beat that. Yes, I think we're in a good place. We're in a good place. So let's pick up all the dusting sulfur and see how much weight that adds to us. Ooh, that is not a good look. The battle does not go well, Enterprise. Yeah, that does not look good out there. I'm going to pick these bits up. See how much weight they add to us. 36 kilos. So we could probably go. That's exactly what we needed. Lava Killer was saying that there was some more stump remover in the... Ooh, either dusting sulfur or stump remover in the Bleak Inlet. I don't like this. We might want to rest an hour because that's a blizzard. Yeah, look at our cold meter. Look at that thing tanking. Also, no. Oh, we could pick the MRE. Yeah, I'll take the MRE as well. We might need that. So, open the door. And what do we do? Well, we can always go and have a sleep. Get our little sleep meter up. Yeah, may as well, because that will warm us as well. So, 1 hour. Alright, 67 days and 16 minutes. So what we can now do is leave via the front door. That was 1 hour sleep. Hopefully the weather's changed. Yes, the more familiar Milton in snow. I like it. Looking, just a little look out for doggos. I don't see no doggos. Worrying. Okay, fine. But go while the going is good. Batteries, although I do know there are batteries. No, I'm not going to try and take the batteries out of Milton. Only because the only place I think that, well, I'm pretty sure the only place that we can make ammunition is Bleak Inlet. And why would we carry a load of lead out of here? I mean, if you were really going for the bullet count, then I suppose you could take the lead out with a hacksaw of all these batteries, take them to the crunch? No. There must be another way out. Cave system. Where is this? Rose Hips Trailer, Rapid Grove, Green Maple Sapling Cave System. Is that the way that... yeah? Huh? Oh, what? Cave system? Why does the cave... Oh, wait a minute. Where does the cave system go? Isn't that the back of Pleasant Valley? Is that... I think that's the back of Pleasant Valley. So that's not quite in the direction we need to go. No. I think this way. Take our goods and head this way. Probably the best bit. Pleasant Valley is okay. It's big and it's flat, and we would need to go through 2 tunnel systems and then go through the Muskeg, which does have a way to Bleak Inlet, which we would need to get to anyway. Ooh, I don't know. So I suppose if you really wanted to, you could load up and then go through that particular tunnel system in order to get out of there. But I have a feeling you're going to be climbing a rope either way. Questions. Questions and more questions. For your time is over. Now show me, how do you use this bidet? I'm pretty sure it's just like blasting yourself with a super soaker. I'm pretty sure it is. Why were you thinking about this? Because I'm a student of history, don't you know? And now all of you are listening, you're going to say to yourselves, how did people poop in the old days? I must look it up. Did the Romans really use a stick with a sponge on the end? Well, they did. Did they really dip it in a vinegar solution to keep it clean? They did. Did they really get butt diseases? They did. Were there really splinters in toilet paper? There were. Do people really blast themselves in the nethers with a super soaker? They do. Did people really get sold medical toilet paper, which was essentially like normal toilet paper, but kind of like impermeable, covered in wax, and when was like really crinkly and stuff, like kind of like baking paper? Yes, that also existed. Medical toilet paper, look that up. It was a non-porous toilet paper, of all things. So that was fun. Ooh, we got all the charcoal. Would you care for some charcoal? No, I don't think they would. I rather don't think they would. All right, okay. So weight is good. Temperature is good. It feels like 10 degrees Celsius, so the air temperature is -10, wind chill is -7. We've got our new deerskin boots, which are a little colder, but are a lot lighter than our old boots by 2 kilos. Kind of running low on water, but that's not so much of a problem because what we can do is make some water the other side of this valley. So we need to climb. Oh, we can't even see into the valley. You call this a valley? Right, mountaineering rope. So we go down this side. Fortunately, the camera is locked in the downward position, so we can actually see what we're doing. Ooh, all of those sticks. They represent past us, leaving sticks there to lose weight. Nice. I will take them. There we go. Past us has now fed future us, now us, I suppose, with sticks. But not furnished us with the knowledge. The whole crescent arc of this thought, this little thought experiment about people of the past pooping, because the real question is the future people are not going to be using toilet papers or bidets. The future people are going to be using the 3 seashells. Does anyone know how to use the 3 seashells? I can't believe you took so long to get to the 3 seashells. Yeah, sorry about that. It took an entire episode. There's a wolf there. I don't really want to do wolf games today. I got climbing to do. Go away. Go away. Are we blasting him or is he running away? I think he might just be running away. I'm going to check for blood anyway. I don't want him to be dead, but I also don't want him to be eating us. So it's a kind of... No. I'll stop blasting. Ooh. I mean... Ooh. What weight have we got? 37... we can't... I want to cut a bit off the dog, but we need to climb, like now. 37, 38.9. It's really kind of cutting it fine. Can I carve like a kilo of meat off him? Maybe.
Anything right now.
You could eat anything right now. Yeah, I'm getting dinner. I'm literally getting dinner. It's not like we're at Waitrose here. We have to literally carve a bit off the dog and then put it in your pants. That's not the button I want. That's the button I wanted. You can't just go to your local supermarket and go, ooh, I'd like a little bit of cheese and a little bit of ham and a little bit of piquant and a little bit of something else. Climbing point. Right, cool. I suppose if we needed to, we can. That looks a long way up. 38.92. Well, if we if we've miscalculated the weight, what will happen is our exhaustion will drop and then we'll fall. I think that's what happens. I can't see anything else happening. I can't see us just getting halfway up and just like, oop, oop-a-dee-doo. Well, I guess I'll just hang here then. The game is a little bit more lethal than that. Look. Empty tins, marine flares. Why do we not have these in my pants? Get in my pants. Flares. Didn't amplify it. Right, okay. So we are right on the limit of what we can do in terms of weight. Well, I mean, we can carry more, but we will slow down. Let's keep it nice and speedy, nice and quick. We can actually go down into the valley behind us. So there is a valley where those trees are, and it gets completely white. So we can't see anything anyway, but we can go down there. Oh, wait, what is up there? Oh, that's where we're going. I was like, wait, is there another way out of the valley? No, that's where we're going. Oh man, I'm glad I'm not the navigator on the bridge of the Enterprise. Second star to the right and straight until morning, and I'll be like, we've been driving around in circles. Yeah, no, just don't worry about it. Although, to be honest, I wouldn't want to be on the bridge of the Enterprise. I really like the Miranda-class starships. You know, the saucer with the two nacelles that are underneath it? No, I think they're great. Miranda-class, I like the Nebula as well, which is essentially a Galaxy class without the neck. And the nacelles just drop down from the saucer. So it's all kind of compact. Yeah, I do like the Nebula class. I think they're rather neat. So yeah, my two favourites. Never understood how the Birth class worked in Star Trek, because it literally can't. ILM, Industrial Light and Magic, designed this starship for... which one was it? Was it the... Oh, I think it was used in the... Oh, Wrath of Khan. It was used in the Wrath of Khan, and it was used again in the Search for Spock. And yeah, it gets one shot by a Klingon. But ILM put a load of decks in the sort of stanchions between the saucer section and the engineering hull, and they're only about a meter wide. And it's just like, guys, what is exactly going? How can you fit a deck in here? How do people get from the top to the bottom? Model makers, take more care. Well, I think Industrial Light and Magic has got everything sewn up these days. Like the latest Star Wars films were just an ILM showreel. And it was like, the starships are great, shame there's no story. And also, nobody ever poops in Star Wars, but if you look up deck diagrams for Star Trek starships, they do actually have toilets. I was going to eat a bit of raw dog, and I don't want to eat raw dog. You never want to go full raw dog, because you'll get poisoned. Oh yeah, and they do have a bath, because Neelix is having a bath in like the first episode of Voyager. They're like, oh, Neelix, and he's like, water, you got water? And they're like, yeah, cool. And then he has a bath, so that's fun. Anyway, now we're in the caves. Oh, Star Trek caves, which are, I don't know if they're an actual place in California, because everything's filmed within a radius of Hollywood. Because beyond that radius, you have to pay the actors and crew more, so they just keep them within a certain area, which is why the Vasquez Rocks are quite close to Los Angeles. Not why they are, but, you know, that's why they keep filming there. We're going to go this way. Good. I would totally be in Star Trek. If they said, hey, do you want to do a 16-hour day? I'd be like, yeah. Do you want to wear wool even though you're allergic to wool? I'd be like, yeah. Campfire. Cool. Yeah, kind of a bit of a wool allergy, and the jumpsuits, at least initially, were made of wool. And I'm like, I don't know if I can wear those. Depends how itchy they are. Also, do you wear something down below, or do you just let it all hang out? Because Never really been answered. I mean, it's a jumpsuit and you don't hide anything. You don't want to be doing a David Bowie from Labyrinth, is basically what I'm saying. But yeah, Star Trek, when they do the filming, it's a 16-hour work day. If you can do a ship in a bottle episode, then you can really cut down on the filming time if there's only a few members of the cast doing the filming. I think it's this way, if it's mirrored. Good. Excellent. Wow. I'm glad we could have these conversations as we race towards the race towards the time tunnel, apparently, which will take us out in near the trapper's cabin. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Mystery Lake region with the cabin. Ah, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Wonderful. So we're back here. It's nice to actually get something done and get in and out of a place in relatively good order. So we managed to... yeah, Trapper's Homestead. We managed to get in, we managed to get out. I don't know why I've got that still going. We can put that in our pants. Ooh, that's hot. Yes, yes. So we're back here. We still need to get back to... oh, there's a moose. There's a moose. Oh, yeah. So I looked up the moose because Lava Killer was like, oh, you're so lucky to survive the moose. If you shoot it, guess what happens? It gets angry. Ooh. It gets angry. It doesn't go away. It literally, it has an effect and it actually breaks your bones. You end up 5 days of broken bones and moving slow. The gun doesn't deter it. You don't deter it by shooting it. Basically, the only thing... arrows apparently don't do anything either. The only thing you can do is blast a flare at it and hope it runs away. And I think fire as well. But there's no stats on the percentage chance of it running. It's just a big, angry, like, thing. And it'll mess you up. It's not like a bear. You can't fight it off. It just literally messes you up fun time. I don't know if we can... oh... so apparently there's a zone and then it gets its head down and it gets really angry. I want to get into the cabin, but I don't want to upset the big unfriendly butthole over there. And we can't jump. There we go. Ah, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I wonder if we just tag it. I don't think it bleeds out either. I mean, it's got a whole list of things that it doesn't do. It's like, doesn't bleed. You shoot it, it won't die. I'm like, really? Yeah, no. It's immortal. It's immortal unless you can somehow blast it with enough ammunition to kill it. So you can kill them, but it will just carry on charging you until you die. Unless you hit it with enough flares and it runs away. It's a weird creature. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for joining me on my TED Talk about butts and talking about butts and Romans and pooping and stuff. Because what else are we going to talk about in the Arctic Tigra? If you like these episodes, definitely leave a little like if you haven't already. Because likes really do help the videos, and it makes me feel good when you see those little likes next to the videos. If you haven't already, subscribe as well, because subscriptions really do help the channel. It's a YouTube thing. It's not a me thing. It's just like YouTube really gets it on for getting your subscriber count up. Why? I don't know. But if you do that, click the little bell. But I would just check the channel for new videos. And I'll tell you what, I'll catch you next time.